welcome to the Cozy Clinic. So I understand you are here for a full face exam. Perfect. Could you just confirm your name for me, please? Alright, I will begin by putting on my gloves. This is for your protection as well as mine. Alright. Do I have your consent to touch you? Thank you. Do you have anything on your face at all? Any moisturizer, any makeup? Okay. I will use these cotton rounds. They have a little bit of lint, but luckily it doesn't stick to the skin. I will use these cotton rounds to ensure that your face is as purified as possible for me to get a clear look at your skin. Okay, now I will take a little sample of this cotton bud, just of the bacteria that is living on your skin. Now it's not just you, we all have bacteria living on our skin, and this will let me know the specific bacteria on your skin and how we can better treat you. Or your skin, I should say. Perfect, thank you for that. Now, let's just pin back your hair so I can see your face completely. Much better. Thank you. I can see everything so clearly. Alright, we'll just start at the top and work our way down. How about that? We'll start with the forehead and end with the chin, a little bit of the upper neck. Alright. Is there a specific area that I need to pay special attention to? Okay. Okay. So what I'm noticing about your forehead is the texture is great, very smooth. It does look like you are beginning to form some lines. Very faintly, I can see that. And that happens to the most of us. Sometimes high school, sometimes 25 or older. It just depends, really. But it's really not a big deal. Sometimes it can just be a factor of dehydration. So I would recommend you start drinking more water And make sure you use a facial moisturizer twice a day. But other than that, the texture is just amazing. Okay, I'm going to look at the area kind of where your eyebrows are, in between eye area, above your nose just a bit. Now, when we get breakouts in this area, sometimes it can be an indication of our quality of sleep. Are you sleeping enough? Okay. If you try to get the classic 8 to 9 hours a night, maybe you could get 7, squeeze in a 30-minute to an hour nap in a day. Very difficult to do, but if you could just up your sleep a little, this area may become less congested. You could try a SA or a salicylic acid cleanser. CeraVe has a really good one that I enjoy. Okay. Cheek. Again, I'm noticing the texture is really good. Not really seeing any scarring. This is a very prominent place that many people will get scarring. I am noticing a little bit of hyperpigmentation, and this usually comes from, well, it's post-inflammatory spots. So if we had an acne lesion or something of that effect, and when it leaves, it likes to leave its little mark to let you know it was there. Now these do resolve 3 to 6 months on their own. Not a big deal. Just depends on how fast your skin heals. There is a acid, azelaic acid to be specific. And it works as a skin brightening agent. But being unfamiliar with your full skincare regimen, you would want to speak to your dermatologist about that. I'm just your face exam lady. Be careful not to exfoliate your face too much with scrubs. St. Ives is very popular. Over exfoliating your face with scrubs can actually cause more damage than you realize. It's scratching at your skin, whereas if you use a chemical exfoliant like salicylic acid, for example, it works on your skin on a chemical level. So you don't have to scrub to get effects, whereas with scrubbing you usually don't get effects. Usually you just irritate your skin. Especially if you're having a little bit of a breakout. Can make everything worse. But I am noticing that your cheeks have a wonderful bounce to them. Very good. How fast our skin bounces back lets us know a little bit about how our skin is aging. But yours has wonderful bounce back. See your forehead? Yeah, wonderful bounce back. I'll just look at your nose here. Now, most people get a lot of congestion, as we were talking earlier in this area, but in our nose, this area, kind of the T-zone they call it, you can get a lot of congestion because of so much oil that comes from these areas. Again, you don't want to be scrubbing. Scrubbing will not make it appear clearer. It's just going to aggravate it and make your skin produce more oil, and extra sebum or oil is what is causing this problem. Making sure you are well hydrated, as I mentioned in the beginning. Helps a lot. Paula's Choice has a really good chemical exfoliant that can be effective for blackheads. Keep in mind that there is something called sebaceous filament, and they can look like blackheads but are actually just part of us and are as natural as freckles, just something a little different. But the feel seems fine, a little greasy, but most of us are in this area. Look at your chin. I'm not really noticing anything that is like standing out as something that could be a problem or something I could help you address. Sometimes we will get breakouts on the chin, and it will be due to the food we are eating. Same thing with breakouts. It can be in this area in general. It can be our dietary choices, greasy foods, too much sugar can all cause problems. We have a lot of carbohydrates and sugar that spikes our blood sugar levels, I should say. It causes us to have inflammation, and of course, acne is a form of inflammation. As they say, a lot of our health is tied directly to our gut. So the main thing that I'm seeing here is you need to ensure that you are drinking enough water. Not only is it vital to the health of your skin, but the health of your body in general. You may want to consider a salicylic acid face wash, or maybe even a salicylic acid lotion. CeraVe does make both these, and I do fully endorse, as many other face examiners do recommend, CeraVe. And depending on how oily or dry you get throughout the day, will depend if you need more of a gel, lotion, or cream based moisturizer for your skin. But even if you are severely oily, you still need a moisturizer, because if you are not putting moisture on your skin will try to balance it out and produce more oil, which can cause these acne lesions or blackheads. Keep in mind your dietary choices. Don't be eating cake for each of your meals, for the starter, the main, and the dessert. Try to limit your sugar intake if you can. Make sure you're getting that 8 to 9 hours of sleep a night. Okay. Overall, your skin looks really good. It had really good bounce. No major scarring, no major lines. You're in really good condition. I can tell that you care about your skin and you put effort into beautifying yourself. Keep in mind, beauty does come from within. Always remember that, regardless of how your skin looks yesterday, today, tomorrow, next year. True beauty comes from how you treat people. Okay? Thank you for that, listening to that little ramble. Well, thank you for your time. I hope you have a very blessed day.